This is $1. And in 24 hours, I'm gonna be turning it into 1,000. And I only have 24 hours, Facebook Marketplace, and my mechanical skill to accomplish this. But the real question is, do you think I'm gonna be able to accomplish this challenge? Leave your comments down below if you think so. And the timer starts right now. Go, come on, Jack. I went the wrong way. So the first thing we have to do is scroll through Facebook Marketplace and see if we can find ourselves a good deal. Now, looking around a little bit, I'm not really finding anything that's really in our price range that will help us complete this challenge. And let's see if we can find something. All right, guys, after looking for a couple minutes on Marketplace, I found this great deal that I just have to show you. Let's go back to the shop so I can show you. So we're looking through Facebook Marketplace, and look, it looks like there's a good deal right here. And it's nearby. $10, no lowball offers. I know what I got. Let's see if we can get this for $1. So it looks like great news. The guy just sent us the address and we're on our way right now to go get the lawnmower. So the good thing is he's only 20 minutes away. So the guy just texted me and he told me that he was going to leave the lawnmower right by his mailbox since he had to go. So we're going to drive up and see if it's there. Hey, look, I see it. I think it's right there. Well, check it out, guys. The lawnmower's right there. Now, first looking at it, it actually looks pretty good. And we're going to try to start it because, I mean, it would be way too lucky if it started. Well, it looks like it's not starting, so I think we have a lot of work to do. But since he agreed to sell the lawnmower for $1, I'm going to leave this in his mailbox. Alright guys, so we just left the guy's house with the lawnmower and we're on our way back home. Ugh. So it took us about an hour to pick this thing up, but now we have it and we're going to check it out and see the condition of it. So I just drained the oil and I'm just going to change it real quick just to do a little maintenance. Looks like we need a little more oil. So that should be all the oil that it needs. Well, it looks like it's not starting. So I think the first thing that we should check is probably see if it's getting gas. So let's just open the fuel tank here. Oh, it looks like it actually has some gas in it. That's good. Like most landscaping equipment, it's probably not getting gas. Well, we checked the gas tank has gas, so let's try to put a little fuel in the carburetor and see if it starts. I'm going to take a little bit of starting fluid, spray it in the intake, and see if it starts. Oh. Hey, look at that. It actually runs, so that means all the problem with the lawnmower is a fuel problem. So it looks like all I need to take this carburetor off. I'm going to do that. So now we have access to the carburetor. We just took off the little air intake. So this is what I'm guessing is causing the issue with the lawnmower. And this is probably why we got it for only $1. This little gasket. And now we got a little cup here that we can use to try to capture some of the gas that's going to leak out. There we go. There's the gas. So it looks like these linkages are holding the carburetor on and we can't get it off to clean it. So after doing a little research, come to find out, this little cover right here, it actually comes off. And now we have access to this, which means we can take this whole thing off to take these off, so then we can get this off. We got it off. Look at that. So now since we have the carburetor, all I got to do is throw it down on the bench, take it apart, and see what's acting up in it. I'm pretty sure it's just dirty. I'm going to use my wife's old t-shirt. There we go. That. Look at that. Look at all that dirt. That's pretty dirty actually. And that's all it takes to make this thing stop running. So I guarantee you that is why the guy sold it for only $1. Look at all that dirt coming out. Look at that. That's a lot of dirt. Oh, and there we go. Here's our jet. But this is clogged up, and if you look at that, you probably can't see that on the camera, but this thing is completely plugged up. Will cause this whole lawnmower to not work. I like to take a nice tiny little piece of wire and gently try to work it through. Got to keep cleaning it up. Take all the dirt out. We're getting it cleared out here. Now take a little bit of acetone. And now we just cleaned this little jet, and you can actually see a little bit of light going through it. That means that we're good to go. Now let's go ahead and make sure we get all of the dirt out of the carburetor. We want to make sure this thing is spotless. All the parts for the carburetor are clean. We can put it back together. Starting with the needle and seat, float, the jets, and then the flow bowl. Now, ready to put back on the lawnmower. All right, so the final thing we have to do is put the carburetor back on, put this thing back together, and pull it and see if it starts. Let's just add some of the gas. All right, so we put it all back together, and now the true test. Let's see. Look at that. First pull. So after running the lawnmower for an hour and looking that it runs great, all we got to do now is use our secret sauce to clean the lawnmower so we can take some beautiful pictures, list it for sale, and see how much we can get for it. So we're just giving it a quick little dry. So now after seeing that it runs great, all we have to do is list it on Facebook Marketplace and see how much money we can actually get for it. So I've been waiting for the last 2 hours, and I just had someone offer me $240 for this lawnmower. Now, he should be here in the next couple of minutes.
See you.
Okay, cool, I'm here.
All right, I'll see you then.
Bye. All right, guys, we just sold the lawnmower, and I couldn't believe it, but we got $240 for it. So now we got to take that money and see if we can invest it in something else to complete our challenge. So I'm looking here at Facebook Marketplace, and I don't really notice anything too interesting that calls my attention. Everything seems pretty expensive, but if we keep looking, we might be able to find something that might work for this challenge. All right, guys, so I can't believe it, but look, I just found this Kawasaki Prairie 360. Now, it's not my first choice, but it is pretty cheap. The description is pretty funny. Need it gone ASAP before my wife kicks me out. This Kawasaki Prairie 360 has been sitting for over 4 years and doesn't run and will definitely need work. Battery, carb clean, who knows what else. Tires hold air, plastics are all there. Well, that's good. And it rolls. Okay, great project for someone who knows what they're doing or just needs spare parts. $350 or best offer. Well, that looks like a perfect deal, guys. Let's go message him and see what he says. So we've been waiting for like an hour for him to respond, and I haven't got a response yet, so let's see. You want to get this ATV? You want an ATV, right? Hey guys, look at this. He actually just responded. So it's been like an hour, but he finally just responded. Let me message him and see what he says. So I'm gonna make him an offer. The offer can't exceed $240 for it. That's pretty much all we made. He just messaged me if I have cash in hand. The seller just said he can deliver it for us, so that's amazing. He says he wants it gone and his wife is gonna kill him, so I mean, hey, that's great. So all we gotta do is wait for him to deliver it. So I just gotta send him the address right now, and hopefully he shows up. All right guys, so we just got the ATV here delivered. Now I think we're gonna be able to make our challenge happen with this thing. It looks pretty rough, but well, we'll see what we can do with it. So the ATV looks really rough, but I think it's gonna help us complete our challenge. Now, looking at it, I mean, you can tell it's been sitting for a couple of years. It has dust and dirt everywhere. I think we'll be able to make it work. So let's cross our fingers and hope that we can actually fix it and get it running to complete this challenge. All right, so you know what we like to do first on this channel, and that's clean it. So we gotta hurry up because we're running out of time for this challenge. So I have my secret sauce right here. Leave a comment down below if you think you know what this sauce is. Spraying everything down. So we just finished spraying this thing down with my secret sauce, and I'm just gonna give it a quick pressure cleaning, and let's see how it looks. All right guys, just check out all this dirt that's coming out of it. I mean, this is crazy. So the last thing I want to do in terms of detailing is I want to restore these headlights because they're really yellow. So let's do that. I like to start with 1000 grit sandpaper, and I like to wet sand the plastic, which usually works really good. So I just have a little bit of water right here, and I'm just going to spray it, and then I'm going to start sanding. So this is my headlight restoring kit, and I only break this out for special occasions. When the headlights are really bad, this will make them look brand new. And I'm going to show you how that works really quick. Look at that. Check that out. Like magic. Check out this after. Now that we finished cleaning the headlights, we got to see what's wrong with this thing. So we got to dive in a little deeper and check out if it starts or not. There's no battery even in it, so we got to put a battery in it. So now we got the battery, which I took out of my motorcycle to save time. Since we're on this 24-hour time challenge, we don't really have time. All right. So it looks like it cranks, which is great, but it's still not starting. Now, my best guess, like everything that you buy used that has a carburetor, it's probably dirty and the gas is probably bad. So we can test that with a little bit of starting fluid. Let's see if that does something. Hey, look at that. Guys, so that's great news. It actually started with this starter fluid, meaning that everything's working correctly and actually sounded pretty good. So all we have to do now is probably clean the carburetor and it'll probably run pretty good, and then we can see if it drives. So it turns out this is gonna be a lot easier than I originally thought, because we don't have to take all these plastics and rack off. All we have to do is take this little fuel valve off, remove these bolts, and then we can take the gas tank out. This should be pretty easy. So this is the carburetor, and this is what causes 99% of problems on these older machines. And this is why people throw them away and practically give them away for free. And that's partly why I got this one so cheap. So let's take this off, clean it, and I guarantee you this engine will run just like brand new. Well, it looks like that just broke. This little tiny plunger in here was so frozen that when I gently pulled on it, it popped out and broke. So that's not very good. That means we're probably gonna have to either replace that piece and get it out of there, or replace this whole assembly. Now, after working on this for a while and trying to remove this choke plunger, since it was completely frozen and I can't get it out, I think the best thing to do is replace the whole carburetor. Now, normally that would be a problem for our situation since we only have 24 hours to complete this challenge. But the magic of Amazon, I went online and found it for only $50 and same-day shipping. So it should be here in a couple hours. So all we have to do is wait and put it on. So while we're waiting for the carburetor to get delivered and not waste any time, I want to make this thing look better since we still have to sell it at the end of the day. Now, I'm going to show you a quick technique that'll make it look a little better. Now, it won't win any beauty contests, but it'll make it look a lot better. I'll show you the crazy transformation that this does to these plastics. Now, you have to be careful what plastics you're working on in doing this technique, because some plastics will burn and won't melt. But basically, this melts the plastic and gets rid of the oxidation layer to make it nice, shiny, and new again. Just look at that transformation. I mean, look at the color difference. That looks amazing. And to get in those hard to reach spots, I'm going to use this blowtorch. Now, you have to be careful, obviously, without saying it is a blowtorch, so we don't want to start this thing on fire. Check out this before and after. So check this out. The ATV looks way better and the color really pops now. Just after a little bit of time with the heat gun and blowtorch, we were able to restore these plastics to look almost factory new. Good news, guys, while we were heating up and polishing those plastics out, I just saw the Amazon van drive right by. So it turns out the Amazon man just dropped off our package, and this should be the carburetor that we need to finish this thing so we can get it running. And yes, it is. Brand new carburetor, straight from the Jungle website. There we go. All we gotta do now is install it, and we should be ready to go. And just like we needed, the carburetor came with a new choke plunger and solenoid that was stuck in the other one, so we're just gonna replace that real quick. There we go, guys. The choke plunger is installed, and we can continue. All right, guys, check this out. The throttle's all connected, and it's working. So all we have to do is put this little cover back on and throw the carburetor back in place. So I just finished draining the gas out because it was pretty old. And now we're going to put the gas tank back on, hook it to the carburetor, and hopefully it starts. All right, so now since everything's pretty much back together, we just got to put some gas in it and see if it starts. All right, fingers crossed. Hey, look at that. So now I just have to put all the plastic covers back on. And just like that. But before we can put it for sale, we got to test it. Well guys, I think it runs great. All we got to do now is list it for sale. All right, so we just finished up the ATV. It looks really good, but all we have to do now is list it for sale, and we only have 4 hours left to complete this challenge. So I got to hurry up. Check out this ATV, guys. That close-up looks amazing. It's like brand new now. And the color, it really pops. But best of all, it's running super smooth. So we lost the challenge, guys. We didn't make the sale in 24 hours, and we actually didn't even sell the ATV for $1,000 as well. But we did actually sell the ATV for $950 the very next day, which is still great. And we only put $50 for the carburetor in the ATV. So we made about $900 profit, which is still really good. After everything, we still hustled very hard, but didn't make our goal, but came very close. I'm still happy and proud of what we did because we put a lot of effort into this. It shows you that you can actually make really good money just putting a little effort and time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and let me know in the comments what you would have done differently. Thanks for watching.